2 weeks ago, King reached out and they were like, we're bringing Victor over, do you want to do a collab? It was just a no-brainer.
We work with passionate people that are really into stuff, right? Our jobs is to try to harness that and kind of move that energy towards the guests or towards the team.
These guys are getting to see something that they'd never see outside of these walls. So yeah, to have that open communication is really amazing.
Doing collabs is about realizing that you're part of a bigger community. The produce is good, the team's fantastic. You know, this restaurant's beautiful. Like, let's get out there and do it. A nice big push in the morning to kind of do all the foundational work. This is the welcome drink. This jasmine tea from Fujian, which is the south of China. It's amazing. And I think we're going to pair it with these peaches that have just been macerated in sugar. Yeah, it should be really good. Oh yeah, yeah.
Normally there's a 2-day leadway into the collab, so the chefs will land, we'll have a full day prep, but that was kind of off the table for this one. Today I'm just going to help Victor with all of his prep and taste his food. It's like doing a stage in a different kitchen, but I know where everything is. As a Paris Butter team, we had to pivot and make sure that we were all locked and loaded for today, yesterday, so that when Victor came into the kitchen, he had all of our hands, all of our attention for the whole day to get him over the line.
I'm just grilling the tops of the spring onions. I want that like charred flavor. I just don't want to upset Zennon and just put oil everywhere and have this flaming, but that's essentially what we're trying to go for. So yeah, you just want that to steam and it will just cook down and we'll chop it up and then blend it. So yeah, very simple. I'm also doing the bread service. So a Bing bread, which is a flat bread. I'm referencing kind of Yunnan, which is a southern province of China where they serve bread, they serve cheese, which is made from the kind of fresh buffalo milk. So we've kind of copied that with stracciatella and a spring onion condiment that's just been enriched with some seaweed, and we're just going to garnish the top with some garlic flowers. Essentially like a garlic bread meets a spring onion pancake.
So these gardens are super cool. It's one of the only certified organical gardens in the city.
Yeah, how nice. And then we had a chance to even sneak out to the garden to have a look. Fantastic.
We can get all our garnish our flowers. And again, it's just nice to get out of the kitchen, man. This is cool, man. Like, look at this in the middle of the city. If you come
so
out
cool.
the back, you can see the Sky Tower and stuff. We got Victor from Lee Ho Fook in Melbourne over.
Hello, welcome.
So we're just wondering if we could come get some cool garnish for his dishes tonight and show him around.
I live near a community garden, but it's not something that you can kind of work from. We steam the mussels open with a little bit of rice wine, garlic and coriander, just for like a background flavor. And then we pickle the mussels. And then over the top is just a mixture of aromatic vegetables that add a little bit of texture and color. Carrot, celery, onion, a little bit of daikon radish for that kind of added fleshiness. That sits on top of the mussel. Over the top of that will be an aromatic lanzhou chili oil. We went to pick nasturtium flowers from the garden. There's going to be some fennel flowers on there as well. So that's all in one little mouthful.
Our first snack, we're going to do the coromandel oyster. We're doing that with a lychee vinegar that we freeze in liquid nitrogen. Then over the top there, Le Grand Dame champagne foam, just seasoned with vanilla. So a nice fresh way to start, kind of, that's going to go with the mussel. I think we'll do the 2 shellfish at the same time.
And then yeah, you put it on the plate, you know, it's like from here onto the plate. So good. I'm the whole time terrified of snakes, but then you don't have snakes here, so.
Nah, we don't have snakes, bro.
It's nice to do these kind of collaborations because just to see like how far you can kind of push it.
As a chef, you can get very entrapped in your 4 walls and not want to explore.
You always want to do more creative work, but it's also mindful of what the audience wants, you know?
So yeah, to have that open communication is really amazing.
So there's like a connective frilly bit around the...
You start to learn people's patterns, people's voices, people's behaviors and stuff, and you can tell when they're genuinely excited.
Like the frilly bit's really tender, and then this bit's really meaty, which I kind of like, right? So let's cut the foot off anyway, so it's nice and even like this.
These guys are getting to see something that they'd never see outside of these walls, and get to see it firsthand.
Let's aim for a cube, but you can keep the edges kind of natural looking. Okay.
Victor showed Thomas personally how to do the drunken abalone. You know, like that's something he's gonna be talking about it now. You can hear him. He's gonna waffle on about that for weeks.
But he's awesome. You know, he's passionate and he's young and he wants to learn, and you know, it's new and exciting, so it's great.
Oh, I love egg custards, man. It's on my rotation to cook at home. For me, it just showcases the versatility of the egg.
Basically like a chawanmushi, but making it with soy milk, so it's kind of like an egg tofu. And then we have these amazing black lip abalone power that we've just braised for about 3 hours in Shaoxing rice wine, a lot of ginger. And dicing that, putting it on top, and then some more aged rice wine with like a ginger chicken fat over the top of that. And some Ora King salmon roe, which I love. They're like massive pearls of just decadence and like salinity. Fantastic.
Do you want me to make your prawn toast mix? You rip into the salmon. Sure.
Doing collabs is about realizing that you're part of a bigger community, and we're very fortunate to work with very good produce like Ora King salmon, but also with talented teams like your team.
Both of our snacks are kind of showcasing Ora King salmon in kind of two different ways. We're going to do that signature Paris butter vinegar meringue.
And then the second snack is a prawn toast. And then over the top is a tartare of Ora King salmon belly, so nice and rich. We're going to mix that with a garlic chive and sesame and white pepper condiment. So it's just going to be like hot, cold, salty, a little bit sweet, crunchy, vibrant, all of that in one snack.
First of all, this is Victor from Lee Ho Fook in Melbourne. Chef's brought over some of his classics, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be a really fun night, guys. Really spaced out, full restaurant. I mean, what else could we ask for?
Yeah, it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Awesome.
The produce is good. The team's fantastic. This restaurant's beautiful. Like, let's get out there and do it.
I do want to go 5 fish, but after the duck. Guys, it'll run through our next course. This is that beautiful long line caught hapuka, slow cook there, 48 degrees for about 9 minutes. That's sitting on top of fermented tomatoes and kimchi. The broth that the guys are pouring around now is our sweet and sour tomato, flavored with the aromats in a tom yum curry there. So this is just heavily inspired by a trip Nick and I done last year to Thailand. Enjoy, guys.
We work with passionate people that are really into stuff, right? Our jobs is to try to harness that and kind of move that energy towards the guests or towards the team.
Main course is going to be our dry aged duck. 16 days dry aged on the crown there. This one we brushed with fermented honey, Szechuan and fennel. The crumb over the top is an onion granola, kind of representing the duck food there. The little 3-week radish there, it's been wilted over the coals with fermented rice butter. The black puree to the top. The sauce for this one is onion and black pepper. So we take inspiration from Chinese black pepper so that the menu was a bit more cohesive. 1 no raw spring onion, 1 no crustacean, 1 no seafood.
I'm hitting the wall. I'm quite tired now. Yeah, we're nearing the end. Last savory is coming soon.
Sending last mains as we speak.
Yeah, good. And then I've got the dessert. Underneath is a kind of Chinese red bean and chestnut paste, a streusel crumb. Just a very nice kind of basically milk ice cream that's been flavored with jasmine rice. And then at the table side, we're just going to pour a little bit of warm cocoa caramel over the top to kind of tie it all in.
Feedback's been really, really positive from all of the diners.
Are we all in now?
We're all in, brother. This is the last person next going.
Let's go, cuz. Push, push. Well done, team.